So today, we're going to replace the battery and the capacitor in the Sega CD memory cartridge. It opens up just like any Sega game, Sega Genesis game, by using the large game bit. So, get the two screws onto there. Now it's very similar to a Genesis game, but it's not the same. It uses a much larger battery, as you can see. This uses a, what is that? Oh, it's covered up. Well, here's the one I'm going to replace it with. It's a CR2450. And it's larger in pretty much every way. It's thicker, it's bigger around. And you also need the one with the 3 tabs on it in order to fit it on the board. I'll put a link in the description that shows where I got this. So, all right, get the helping hands out here. Now the 3 solder points are pretty obvious on this board here. So, excuse me. Get the solder sucker ready. Get some, get the hot iron here, and we'll just start sucking up the old solder, shall we? Yeah, that didn't quite take as much as I'd hoped. Wonder if I might have to just take this off and clean out the holes. I think that's probably what I'm going to have to wind up doing. Yeah, I have to. This is not going to fall out on its own, I fear. Yeah, so we'll do, so we'll get our pliers. And again, as always, gently just grab onto the battery and pull it out one at a time. I don't think that's working. Nope. The battery's pulling away from the, I don't know if you can see that. Battery's pulling away from the tab. I wonder if I can get, there we go. I think I got a hold of the tab. Doesn't really matter what kind of condition this battery winds up in, because you're going to replace it. So, there we go, we're clear. Yeah, yep, there we are. The negative side is clear of the board there. So that means I should be able to grab onto one of the positive pins here. Oh, man. There we go. I think that got clear. Yep, that side got clear. Now that all that's clear, we can heat up the final tab. There we go. That was a little bit of effort, but it came out. So now we have to clean up these holes. So what I'm going to do might be a little counterintuitive. I'm going to add some solder to the pads. This will help transfer heat and give the solder sucker something to pull out. All right. Now we'll pull it up. See, we can See, the solder came through the holes, so that's good. Now we just set the solder sucker on one side of the board, heat up the other side of the board, and engage it. It should clear out the hole, which it did. It's kind of hard to see, but it's clear. Excuse me. Let's do the other one here. Whoa. That's an interesting outcome. Melt that down. Must have been a lot of solder on there. We'll heat it up. That didn't get clear. Try it from the other side. Sometimes these things just don't quite go as planned. That's okay. There we go. That's nice and clear. All right. Now, God, I got a frog in my throat. It's annoying. Okay. Now the negative side here. Heat up. Yep, there we go. All the holes are clear now. Get this mess out of the way. All right. Now we'll grab our new battery. The new battery, as with all batteries, the positive side is the side with the writing. And that has the two tabs on it. Negative side is the other side. So there's really no way we can put this in wrong. So we'll just kind of get the negative in there. Two positives line up well. All right, it's in good. Let me grab some tape. I like to use artist tape. Don't want to use plastic like Scotch tape or anything to hold your components down. It might melt. So I just use a paper tape. Artist tape is what I have on hand. So yeah, everything is being held down. Pins are clearly through the holes. All right. Get our put a little solder on the iron. Touch the pad and the pin. Add solder. Kind of don't like that. It looks like it's a little ball sitting on top of everything. So I'm just going to warm that up for a nice bit. There we go. Looks a little better. I like that better. All right. Keep doing this for all three pads. Negative. All right, let's take a look at that. Got a little flux on the board, but I don't think that's much of an issue. All right. Take the tape off. And there we go. Battery's in place. Now the kit I bought comes with a new capacitor. It is a 16 volt 47 microfarad. Yeah, you can kind of see it on there, I guess. Really tiny. Since it came with a capacitor, I figured might as well just replace the capacitor. We're here, we got it open. Capacitors go bad, so might as well you know, like I said, just replace it while we're here, huh? Okay. Take it out the same as anything else. Although, this might be a little bit of a challenge, being that it's a component. Yeah, that's not being very, it's not being very cooperative. So I'm going to, I can bend it up safely there. Just going to grab it. You know what? There's enough room here. I can just snip this off. One thing I need to do though, need to make note of where the negative side is. The negative side is this gray strip here. That's the negative leg. So that is going towards the edge of the board. So I'll cut this off flush with the capacitor itself. There we go. Now that that's done, what I can do is I can just grab onto these legs individually and not have to worry about the capacitor getting in the way. Just got to remember the negative is going towards the edge of the board. So I'll grab one of the legs, heat up the pads, gently pull it out. There we go. Very little resistance once those solders melted. Same for the other leg. And there we are. Now I need to get these holes cleared, because they're not going to be clear. Trust me. So we are going to do like we always do. Add some solder to the solder point. Solder pad. Then we can get our solder sucker out. Heat up the pad. Solder sucker on the other side of it. That clear it out? That did not clear it out. Or did it? Nope, not yet. Try it again. Yep, that's kind of clear. Prefer if it looked a little nicer though. Let's try it from the other way. That's really the challenge of removing some of these components, is just getting the holes clear. I think that did it. It's not real clear, but it's pretty clear. All right. So now we'll try this again with the other hole. There's two holes for the positive leg. I'm not sure which one is right, but only one of them was filled, so. That is not clear. So what we can do, try it from the other side. This other side seems to be working better for this, so. I did the wrong side. This can be frustrating sometimes. There. Now that negative hole is a lot clearer, a lot more clear. All right, let's try this positive one. Yep, now that's clear. Got a little stray solder there. Okay, so now we got the negative hole and the positive hole are both clear. That means clean up our space a little bit. Take our new capacitor. Remember the negative leg. The negative leg is shorter. Let's see if we can see this a little better. The negative leg is shorter. And it's also got the gray bar on the capacitor itself. So put the longer leg through the positive hole. Oh, dang it. Oh God. It's being frustrating, or is it? Yeah. Negative hole isn't clear. It's kind of hard for me to see because I can't really get in there like I'd like to because I gotta accommodate the camera. So we'll try one more time. There we go. That is definitely clear now. So, okay, so we take this, positive leg through, the negative. What the heck's happening here? Hang on. Okay, so I can't seem to get this hole clear to save my life. So I'm going to cheat a little. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the positive through its hole, which is clear. I'm just going to heat up this pad, negative side, while I'm pushing the capacitor through it. There we go. That did it. You don't always have to get them clear, I guess. Heat this up a little bit, trying to get it. Okay, well, it's stuck there. I want to be able to fold it over like that. I think that'll be fine. I think that'll fit in there just fine. I think it'll fit in the case. So, okay. We've got our positive and negative legs. Don't cut them off yet. I want something to heat up. A little bit of solder on the iron. Heat everything up. There we go. Don't need a lot of solder for these legs. This one's probably connected. I'll just heat it up, give it a touch of solder there. All right, before we cut anything off, take a good look at what we did. I think that's fine. Take our nippers. Don't cut the solder. Just cut the legs off. There we go. We're done. Took a while. Sometimes things get a little frustrating, but there's always a way around it. So we'll take our front of the case. Board can only go in one way. These screw holes, make sure of that. Everything in there. Put our screws in. Tighten them down. All right, let's give it a test. All right, let's go to our memory. Built-in memory format is CD-ROM. Okay, so please format the cartridge memory. Format the cartridge memory, not my system memory. You always have to format it. All right. Copy. Well, let's just copy one of these. Okay. Now we turn it off. This is not a rechargeable battery, so it either works or it doesn't. Checking disk. Thing I don't like about the Sega CD, there has to be a game in there for you to check the memory. It's annoying. Okay. Save. All right. Saved items. Yeah, there it is. Cool. Thanks for watching. Thanks for checking out my battery replacement video for the Sega CD memory card. I have other battery replacement videos in the links above. And don't forget to check out my game reviews too.